Title: The Shop That Sold Yesterday. Every morning at exactly 7:07 a.m., Maya Bennett walked the same route to work. Same coffee shop. Same bookstore. Same quiet street. Nothing ever changed. Till one rainy Tuesday. Between the bakery and the old post office, she noticed a tiny shop she had never seen before. Its wooden sign simply read, "Yesterday." There were no products displayed in the window. Only dozens of old clocks, all frozen at different times. Curiosity pulled her inside. A small brass bell rang above the door. An elderly shopkeeper looked up from a dusty notebook. Without smiling, he asked, "Which yesterday are you looking for?" Maya laughed. "I'm sorry. You heard me. We sell yesterdays." She assumed it was a themed antique store. "I'm just looking." The shopkeeper nodded. "Everyone says that." He pointed toward hundreds of glass bottles lining the walls. Each bottle contained swirling silver mist. Tiny handwritten labels were tied around their necks. First day of school. Wedding day. Last family dinner. Summer of 1998. Maya picked one up. As soon as her fingers touched the glass, she smelled fresh rain, heard children laughing, felt warm sunshine on her skin. It wasn't imagination. It was a memory, perfectly preserved. She quickly placed it back. "What is this place?" "We collect yesterday." The shopkeeper carefully closed his notebook. "Most people visit because they regret something." "What if I don't?" He smiled. "Then you won't stay long." Maya hesitated. She did have one regret. 5 years earlier, she had ignored a phone call from her father because she was busy with work. He died that night from a heart attack. She never heard his voice again. The shopkeeper seemed to read her thoughts. "I have yesterday." He reached beneath the counter and placed a small crystal bottle before her. Inside, silver mist shimmered softly. A label read, October 18th, 6:42 p.m. Her heart stopped. That was the day. The missed phone call. "How much?" she whispered. The shopkeeper didn't answer immediately. Instead, he pointed toward a large hourglass standing in the center of the shop. Black sand slowly slipped downward. "The price is tomorrow." Maya frowned. "What does that mean?" "If you relive one yesterday, you lose one tomorrow." "I don't understand." "You'll never experience one future day. It simply disappears." She looked back at the bottle. One day, one conversation. Could it be worth it? She imagined hearing her father's voice again, saying goodbye, telling him she loved him, something she had never done. Tears filled her eyes. "I'll do it." The shopkeeper carefully handed her the bottle. "Drink slowly. The memory only lasts 10 minutes." The moment the silver mist touched her lips, the shop vanished. She was standing in her old apartment. Calendar showed the exact date. Her younger self sat at the kitchen table working on a laptop. Then, her phone rang. "Dad." Exactly as she remembered. This time, she answered. "Hi, Dad." His warm laugh filled the room. "I was beginning to think my favorite daughter forgot me." She smiled through tears. "I could never forget you." For 10 precious minutes they talked. About life. About work. About nothing important. Before hanging up, she whispered, "I love you." There was a long silence. Then her father answered softly, "I know. And I've always been proud of you." The world slowly faded. Maya opened her eyes back inside the shop. The bottle was empty. The shopkeeper quietly turned the hourglass upside down. "The trade is complete." She thanked him and left. For the first time in years, her heart felt lighter. The next morning, she woke up expecting another normal day. Instead, her calendar skipped forward. Wednesday had vanished. It was Thursday. Everyone remembered Wednesday. Her coworkers spoke about meetings. Friends mentioned phone calls. Photos existed. Messages had been sent. But Maya had no memory of that entire day. It had never happened for her. Price had been paid. Months later, Maya returned to the little street. The mysterious shop was gone. In its place stood an empty brick wall. The bakery owner looked confused. There was never a shop here. Maya smiled. Maybe there hadn't been. She reached into her pocket. The empty crystal bottle was still there. Proof that it had all been real. On the bottom, tiny words had appeared that hadn't been there before. Some tomorrows are worth giving away. For the right yesterday. Maya placed the bottle on her father's grave. As she turned to leave, a gentle breeze carried a familiar voice. "I'm proud of you." She looked back. No one was there. But this time, she didn't need proof. Some memories aren't meant to be forgotten. They're meant to help us move forward. The end.